Two giants in customer relationship management, Salesforce and Insightly, face off. Which one truly helps you grow? On one side, we've got Salesforce, the industry titan packed with features and integrations. On the other, Insightly, the agile, easy-to-use contender built for growing teams. We're testing how they stack up in real business scenarios, features, pricing, ease of use, customization, and more. Forget the marketing jargon. Let's see which platform actually makes your workflow better. Each category earns points, and by the end, you'll know which CRM comes out on top for your needs. The winner might definitely surprise you. Let's dive in. Here's a quick mind map of what we're going to cover. We'll look at price, customization, performance and scalability, ease of use, integrations, mobile experience, and support and community. That's all the stuff that actually matters day to day, right? Alright, let's jump in. Let's kick things off with price. Okay, no surprises here. Salesforce kind of expects you to have, like, an accounting department just for your CRM, you know? It's powerful, yeah, but it's expensive, and the pricing tiers? Whew, you practically need a consultant to figure them out. Now, Insightly is much more straightforward. Affordable, free trials, you don't have to schedule a meeting just to find out what it'll cost. But, fair warning, some of the fancier features might bump your bill up if you need them. Still, for most teams, super affordable. So, Insightly totally wins this round. Let's talk customization. Alright, Salesforce is just legendary here. I mean, you want to change your workflow, automate, build out a weird custom app. You literally have an ecosystem at your fingertips. But, it comes at the cost of a pretty serious learning curve. Small teams might just be, like, overwhelmed. Insightly, on the other hand, keeps things chill with drag and drop stuff and field changes, easy for anyone to pick up. But if you're dreaming of deep, wild customizations, probably gonna feel limited. This one though, Salesforce is taking the crown. Now, performance and scalability. Salesforce is kind of built for those companies where, you know, Bob in Tokyo is collaborating with Sue in London and 500 other team members. It just handles huge volumes and stays rock solid. The flip side, of course, is it's going to need serious tech resources. If you're a small or mid-sized biz, Insightly is honestly snappier and easier to manage, but heads up. It's not really made for, like, massive global deployment. Still, Salesforce wins if you're planning to scale like crazy. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Salesforce actually started in a rented apartment way back in 1999? Seriously. Humble beginnings for a now huge company. Ease of use. Oh boy. This is where things get interesting. Because Salesforce, yes, it's got a slick interface. Yes, there are tons of tutorials, but the navigation, it can get tricky fast. If you're new, there is a learning curve, no way around it. Now, Insightly, super clean, onboarding is fast, and you definitely don't need to be a computer whiz to get going. Reporting is a little basic at first. But for most people, Insightly just feels easier. Winner here? Insightly, no contest. Alright, integrations. So, Salesforce lets you connect to, like, everything. Oh, and then there's App Exchange, over 5,000 apps. If you want your CRM talking to all your other tools, it's basically unlimited. That said, sometimes you're gonna need a developer just to set it all up. With Insightly, you'll get all the hits. Google Workspace, Office 365, the big names. But it's not as deep or advanced. For most small businesses, totally fine. But power users who love their integrations, Salesforce wins this one. Let's talk mobile. Both of these, honestly, are pretty solid. Salesforce has this, like, award-winning app that even works offline, but you do have to go through a bit of setup. Insightly's mobile experience is pretty straightforward. Nice interface, easy access to your stuff. Just keep in mind you might miss out on a few desktop-only features. So, it's a tie. Both could work, just depends what you want in-app. Now, support and community. Salesforce is the granddaddy here. Global community. Tons of people willing to help. 24/7 support if you're willing to pay, and documentation for days. But yeah, premium support isn't exactly cheap. Insightly, it's got email and a help center, which is fine, but not really at the same level. Honestly, if community matters or you think you'll need handholding, Salesforce definitely takes this one. So let's take a quick look at the radar chart. Here you can really see how the strengths spread out. Salesforce is, like, dominating on customization, integrations, support, while Insightly's really strong in price and ease of use. The differences are pretty clear once you stack them side by side like this. Alright, final thoughts. If you're running a big team or you need serious flexibility, Salesforce is probably your best bet. But for small businesses or teams who just want something that works right away and doesn't break the bank, I'd lean toward Insightly. Each shines for different reasons, but all in all, Salesforce takes the overall win mainly because of those heavyweight enterprise features. Enjoyed this comparison? Stick around, because there are plenty more tech matchups coming your way. Follow for more expert